Hey guys, it's Tartan coming at you with another game of Total Warhammer 3. We're here with Gor-Rok once more. We stabilized some of this, you know, the world is big and wide, and we have got some problems that we're going to be dealing with. So Gor-Rok needs to go up here and fight Morathi and all, and that's what we're going to start off with. That's absolutely what we're going to start off with. This will be the most engaging thing anyway. Alright, so the banner is on dude. Alright. What do we have against us? They've got Black Dragon, Cold One Chariots, Dread Knights, Bolt Throwers, sure. And Morathi herself. The thing is, though, Gor-Rok. Yes, lovely. So we can set up like over here. And just shell them like crazy. Like so, we just have the one regular Stegodon. Can you hide in trees? No, he cannot. That's okay. Croak's got stock everywhere. Because we don't want to run Gor-Rok too far away, right? You run Gor-Rok too far away, and then he can't engage with the rest. But right here, if we just shoot him for a while, you know, that'll be good. Morathi's healing and stuff, you know, she's got regen, blah, blah, blah. But we're not, like, afraid of her at all. She probably couldn't even fight Gor-Rok in a fair fight. But, of course, when these other armies show up, this one's got some real stuff in it. But one thing that we're doing by setting up over here is now that, you know, they're going to have their artillery, they're going to have to haul all the way over here for it. Let's just move it forward a little bit, shall we? You know, if we had a couple more of these guys, it'd be a lot more effective. As it is, he still does okay work. We don't have any sources of restock in the army, because of course we don't. We need a skink chief here. We tried to get one earlier. But really, if we just let this guy shoot the whole time, that's okay with me. Alright. Now we're gonna fight. Because what we can do is just go like so, and then, you know, whoever wants to fight Gor-Rok, they can do that. Because there's absolutely nothing here that's going to make us worried for Gor-Rok's life. Not the dragon, and not all the other stuff in the world either. He's fine. We're going to pop all the abilities and hit shades. Why not? Look, at least he's not that far from where the battle is at. Oh, and she wants to dive this dude. That's real smart. I see it too late, and we get pretty ugly hit on us there. Alright, Morathi wants to brawl. We're going to send both ancient steggies on her. She's going to have a terrible time. We're about to get dived on by the Black Dragon here. At least I thought we were the Shredder of Lustria getting beat down very badly. We just need... Oh, because... Yeah, because we just need to press here on the shades. Oh, man. Man, the shades do good work. It's okay. We're going to stabilize it. We don't need to worry about it. A lot of heals for it. We'll get it into the back line. Croak is fighting a dragon. That's not, like, super perfect. We're going to send one Blessed Ancient Steggy there. Need to push out here. This is a good blob for Croak to hit. And we're going to be able to send a Saurus here and to the back there. Blessed Jordan Wood's here fighting double Dread Knights. That's super bad for us. However, we do have Temple Guard to support over here. And here we will sandwich these fools. Alright, Deliverance 3 on the Shades, yeah. Because with the Croxy showing up there to support, we totally obliterate them there. Morathi is still up, but she's fighting in a melee here. We just need to get these guys arrayed and going. Chariots get popped, and now we're talking. Gor-Rok gets them all in a line here. Time for Croak to hit a level 2. Where? Right here on the middle of that blob that he is so kindly holding still. Saurus and Saurus. We have any tactical reserves? No good. Morathi is running. Shredder of Lustria is getting shot less now. That means it's time. Oh, we never even got the first heal off. Where is this Basti at? But the chariot does not try to evade, gets trucked on there. Alright. We just need to dive up here, and this unit back there. Here and here. Rev Crystal has been revving, and now the Dreadsaurian is dreading. Alright, we need to get a huge, no. We'll just do like a level 2 right here. This will give our whole army magic attacks and a ward save for a bit, and then after a little bit we'll cast another one, getting the advantage of those passives on. Alright, and now we can push into the center there with the Saurus. Big guy doing good. Little guy's doing great. And now, of course, the Reaper Bolt Thrower getting in much too late to make too much of a difference. And they're en route. All the good stuff taken care of already. All of them in their murderous rage. But what is it availing them, right? Oh yeah, the Shield of the Old Ones. We're supposed to use that. You know, they almost got through Gor-Rok's shield. No, he was fighting shades and stuff. He got 1,000 value. The thing is like, if you can't get him into a... You're really not supposed to send him forward like I did. So when you do that, you can't move him around and fight more advantageous things. Sure, he could, I mean, really his value, though, was sticking them still. And then Croak got to get 5k. But this is why I love Blessed Saurus Warriors, you know. But all of them did fine, too. Horned ones do amazing. We definitely, you know, you need enough Saurus to be able to charge into, but we always get good work. The one unit of these that was actually fighting the whole time got crazy huge value. And of course, the Blessed Ancient Stegodons, I've never seen them get less than 2,000 value in a single fight ever. We also don't fight that many low-level guys anymore. Alright. Good stuff. We beat Morathi. Again. We are stacking just a sound of money. Preparing for the old Skaventide. And there we lose one of our Saurus, but we will grab from the spawning sequence a something. What will it be? Why not Blessed Sacred Croxagore? Nah, well, I mean, are they good against Skaven? Yeah. No, we need to do is get a hero in here, but not really a convenient way to do it. But we can start building like faction-wide, right? We can build the Skink building and all of the lower level places. That don't have anything set aside there. This will let us get another hero thing for them, which is very nice. Alright, we don't need growth here anymore. We can take spawning. And we're just spending all of our money, just an absolute ton of it. You know, it's for a good cause, unless it isn't. No, it's definitely for a good cause. Getting more hero level abilities is absolutely where we want to be. And all the other stuff, you know, that's good too. Alright, now we're like broke again, but importantly, we still have some more fighting to do. Not on this turn, but we'll be alright. Alright, so do we want to spend any blessed spawning points on this? I think not. Why don't we just... Yeah, we'll be able to get it. I don't think she'll besiege a place like this. Alright. Well, up here, Tonvindri has taken her capital. If only we could bounce over to the other side. Now, of course, they're going to have some problems with that, but we're just going to run back over this way. Probably be able to deal with them before that happens. We'll level up their army next turn. And Propylene needs to clean up this nonsense. Where we've got, you know, feral orcs running amok. Fortunately, we're somewhat in the general neighborhood. But then, of course, way over here, we've got Tupac, who is on the road of vengeance, right? Oh, this is too far down. We need to go... Because we'll need to make it up here, and then we'll encamp somewhere. If we're trespassing, you know, whatever. But we just need to make sure we're strong enough to fight, you know, the enemy to come. Man, skink oracles are so good. And that dude's finally trying to get somewhere. You know, we should probably just recruit somebody and take his army away from him. But we'll figure it out. Just gonna distribute a whole bunch of levels here. Don't even know what armies these people are in. It doesn't matter. Abstractly, the choices are the same everywhere. Alright. This guy's army is the only one with some agency. So we're gonna go out and look at the island. Because all the other armies, I mean, they're fine, but they're sort of like dedicated to doing what they're doing right now. Hey, Neo. Hello, my friend. How's it going? Etc. Of course we'll trade with you. Mummies are not chaos. We'll trade with anyone that's not chaos, or Skaven, or greenskins. Or someone who's, you know, like messed with us before. Unusual location and total. The Slanesh one there. Oh, and then a Nurgle Carnival. Wow, yeah. Spending all of our money getting rid of these locations. It's alright. We had a lot of money to start. More is always better. And we're gonna go right here. No, we're gonna keep on rolling up. And Sid Soulblaze, I don't know what he thinks he's doing here. Does he think that he can beat Gor-Rok's army? Because that's... yeah. We just give him a smash. Maybe we should have done the fight. We probably should have done the fight. You know, that was a... looking at it, that was probably an alright army. But doing it this way, now we've already moved so far ahead, right? What remains? Ah, yes, the swamps. Grab that one. He can wrap around that way. Morathi's up here, which is a perfect place for a weekend lord to be. We're just gonna step out of Skeggy so nothing wonky happens there. And we're generating so much spawning sequence. Alright, do any of these affect the heroes? I don't think so. In that case, we've gotten most of the things that we really care about, but I guess the trade faction side thing will be good. That'll give us some good knowledge about the world. It's like the high elf ability thing. Only we'll have it. And there's all the money gone. Alright, good stuff. Right. And yes, Tor LSR, this is...
What brings you here in these dark days?
The United Maritime Control. Oh, okay, yeah. So they actually tolerate us a little bit. Well, we're gonna just move on to their land some. Am I in the wrong spot? I thought he lived over here.
Insistence here is foolishness.
Yeah, alright. We just gotta go over there. That's alright. A commandment? Oh no. We don't want to skip that. That could be spawning sequence, just like we always wanted. Here, here. Huzzah! We may have to defeat a foe in battle. This army, oh man, we fought like some elves with it. It was just, you know, like what we could put together. It went pretty well. A defensive alliance, you know. Like Mazdamundi's doing it, but for my money, he trusts the Warm Bloods too much. I mean, what's the difference between Alariel and this elf we've been fighting anyway? My name's Gor-Rok. I'm asking because I don't know. But these fools are trying to get in the way of our long victory, and if we don't get it before the Skaventide comes, right, then we're not going to be able to get it until we get rid of all the Skaven and Lustria. This guy doesn't need to be down here anymore. Propluno just moved down that way, and Tanwadri. Can we catch this guy? Yes. He'll run, but we'll be able to catch him. I sure hope, because otherwise, this is going to be super annoying. Yes, we get him. When you have like a Beastman army that's raiding around in the place where you live, you have to get rid of them. You don't just get to, like, not deal with them. It would be so sweet if you could, but you cannot. We were trying to for a bit, which is why these orcs are marauding around. We sort of left them alone because we had other fish to fry. But look at us now, fishless, and with plenty of fry oil all over our good lizard shoes. Why? Because we kicked the can down the road, right? And now we spent all our money again. Good, good. Gor-Rok hasn't moved yet, right? Correct. Alright, so if we leave Morathi alive, can she beat this on the auto? I mean, maybe. We don't lose that much to run her down. And this will at least send a message. And we get, like, an absolute zound of post-battle loot. Shared means that we'll still get replen here, yeah. And we don't fear any of their armies. Whoops. I didn't do anything except waste our move and put us into a bad stance, which doesn't matter, but it's hardly ideal. The end is nigh. No, we've got it. Like, there's the check. Okay. Yeah, we just need to get some more lands. So he'll get that one, and Gor-Rok will hit Grey Rock Point, and I think we'll see our glorious victory there. And then, of course, we get a very amazing boon, plus 10 to the level of hero recruitment faction-wide, which puts us very solidly in the realm of cartoonishly strong heroes. We're going to be getting Ancient Stegadon Skink Chiefs out of the box. Which now is making me think, you know what I did? Waited too long to macro up all of my skink things. But, you know, it'll be fine. How long do we really need to play it, right? In the Sacred Pools, you don't have to take it over in order to win the game. And he gets Seasoned Campaigner, so this is far enough away to get Perfect Vigor, which is super nice. I don't remember if he's a Battletoad. He is not a Battletoad. He is a amazing regrowth cast toad. I think Metal's better. I think Metal is better. Lifecaster is super cool, but I just honestly think that Metal gets it done in a better way. And we hit Grey Rock Point. And there's our achievement. Slann, Mage Priest, and Old One. We win the first Lizardmen campaign that we've won in Warhammer 3, and the first very hard Lizardmen campaign we've won in Warhammer 3. Long victory achieved. 10 to hero recruit rank. Could it be any better? Now to eradicate all of the elves. Oh, well, the Dark Elves... so the end is nigh, is the thing, Neo. The end is already nigh. And we're gonna need to be sending Gor-Rok home pronto. But we are definitely going to eradicate the most important elf. The most hated elf in the world. Where does he even live? Here is Sea Lanes. probably right there. We're just gonna zoom around islands, which is actually a super good thing to do for money and like stuff in general. You can get some nice stuff out of it. Theoretically, you may not always. Level 36 on the recruit. That's so many levels. Yes, Tupac the pirate. He has gone all the way to the other side of the world. He is still very much the blessed of Mithlon. I called him Manon earlier. I think that's a different thing. Maybe that's the Bretonian version of it. Anyway. But yeah, so we still have 25% fizz resist for 6 more turns, right at the end of time. But we're going to search these islands and maybe he'll get something from them. Because the tech that removes the climate penalties, it's just so good. And 10% campaign movement range after winning a battle is amazing also. But I guess getting the priest summon would be super great for every army, because an AP priest, even with small stats, you know, is good. Yeah, so now if we just get, you know, every one of these buildings that we can get, every single small settlement is worth a level 36 skink chief, right? And as cool as a lot of these buildings would be, you know, we do need to think about the fact that the Scavenger's coming soon. And I don't know what all they're going to take over. But I do know that we'll be able to get, like, 2 more armies of pretty cool guys if we just get this going. The economy buildings are absolutely still worth taking, even if the Skaven are going to take them over. Because I have never done the Skaventide Crisis before, but I have fought Skaven before, and the thing about them is they're always more than you thought. There's never like, oh, strange, less Skaven. Like, no. Look again. All right. Tyrion, a defensive alliance with you. He does love me. And I'm thinking the tolerance, I'm like, that's probably from tech and stuff, huh? Hey, look at that. Guess he wanted some. All right. So he's got 3 different vortex things there. Maybe he can use all of them on us. That'll be fun. Incredibly juiced stats, of course. I mean, look at because we're at sea too, so you know his army gets huge physical resistance. Maybe that's just the Swordmasters. You know, we'll see how it goes. This is what it's all about, after all. Tupac came out here looking for a fight. It's just, we don't have the ability to heal very well here, right? We don't have, like, a base of operations. We've sent him very far from home indeed. Aha, this map. It's just as rough as it looks. You've got, you know, the bowling lane down the center. But I think we'll be fine, right? I think we'll be fine. We'll just make sure to have all our dudes real spread out. These flyers are almost definitely going to die, but hey, what are you going to do? It's much too dangerous to, like, run them up, like, super far. Because, you know, they can shoot what they want here, but the fact is, and it is a fact, that we're not going to be too afraid of what's in the air. We're just going to shoot them with our stuff, and it'll be fine. Unless it's Tegadon doing terrible work. Okay, we are now getting shot up by way too much, and now the truth is we have to run away. Oh, right, Shadow Warriors. And sisters. We're gonna lose. Oh, wow. I am playing super bad. Okay. Can we... Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, look. Look, they killed all of them. Oh, my God. The army ability, just deletes them. We're gonna get the cav there. I don't think this comment's gonna work. It could, though. They might just stop in place and let it work. Please let it work. You know, it worked. The good news is... Tupac's guys can both fight the Mereworms. We're going in here. The Battletoad is fighting Aislinn. That's not ideal. Scarvet's doing great. And the army ability there gets used on our cavalry. I think 2 of them get used over here, which is very good for us indeed, since it means it's not happening to more advantageous things, and we just need to charge out here. The Razordon pack's getting shot up. Not ideal. However, what is very good is we're going to be able to dive in the seam here, right? Get around the Phoenix Guard. Get around the Phoenix Guard. And just get right on top of the sisters here. Yeah, boom. Perfect. And then the envelop on the rear. Skink Priest getting beat down by whom? Oh, by Aislinn himself. That makes sense. Alright, the Phoenix Guard got on top of these, though, the Blessed Horn ones. If we can just get out where the Phoenix Guard, though, we'll be okay. And then bashing through here. We need to get on Aislinn. We just need to get everyone on him, including the Temple Guard. He's such a raid boss, right? Star Dragon plus the most juice stats you've ever seen. But if we get everybody beating on him, you know, he won't be able to do anything but die. That's what we're going to have to believe. 2 Mereworms, absolutely ridiculous. But the good news is, of course, and it is very good news, we've got him here. The bad news is that he can, like, just walk away and be strong again. Whereas this represented our whole army. You know, we really needed to be able to give him the fight. This is not what happened here. What happened here is we barely survived. But their army lost here now, but of course, like, I keep on belaboring the point of, first of all, why won't I use my good abilities? Second of all, yeah, we need to heal him. You know, it wasn't pretty. And really, we should have done a better job running people down, especially like Phoenix Guard. Like, what are we doing leaving them on the field? It's terrible. There we go. At least we bowl in and get a massive hit on them. There we go. If we had let him totally get away, that would have been very careless indeed. He got 5k value in 1 kill. This was a guy who was fighting the proper targets all game long. Razordon packs did fine. Steggies did fine. Solar Engine, not good. Ancient Stegodons, both wonderful. Rev Crystal, not what he's for. They did alright. Cavalry did great. This one was actually, like, on people, not getting beat up, so they got the huge value. And then, you know, some source didn't really fight. That Scarvet coming in clutch. You know, yeah, a great battle, but... Well, at least we obliterated his force. And depending on how far he had to walk to get to us, we might be able to pop him. But that reminds me, Gor-Rok, we haven't... Oh. Well, all of those are fine. You pop them here. You don't get army abilities when you're inside of the auto resolve, I don't think. But we grab them there, and now we're going to. Oh no! Why am I the way I am? Oh, we're dead. Why did I think we could just land here? There's 3 full armies here.
I serve only the Asur. My
I
is not yours to have.
Disaster. Oh, Tupac. I've betrayed you.
Stay back or face my ire. I serve only the Asur.
Man, I can't believe I did that. What was the alternative, though? Not doing it? Being smarter? When would that happen? How? Oh, man. Oh, man. It doesn't matter. It just sucks. Like, I wanted this story to go differently, and instead it's very stupid. He's gonna die, and we're gonna have to send him back. That is funny, though. So I guess that's just what we're gonna do. I'm over it. It'll be funny. It'll give him something to do in the late game. Alright, we need to save up Blessed Spawning because Tupac's going to need another army after he loses the one he's got. On the upside, though, we do have the ability to give him all of the heroes that he needs to go off and fight. Man, feels bad. Also, we should be recycling these heroes. We're going to do that now, because, yeah. Sorry, guys, we don't need you to work for us anymore. Because, you know, they start on an ancient stegodon. Starts them on a regular stegodon. Yeah, you know, so obviously just jumping them up by 18 levels is superior. Poison attacks for this guy pretty good, and of course it's going to be... It's just absurd, right? This is the character that we just recruited, and he already has every single combat ability that they need. Yeah. On a Carnosaur. Good stuff. Yeah, it's it's pretty good. It's pretty good indeed. You know, we'll be able to get over Tupac dying. Probably. We can do our quest battle with Gor-Rok. You know, we might as well, right? I'm always doing this. If it's not, like, totally convenient. Hey, we're gonna have reinforcements. How fun. Oh, this battle. I actually remember this quest battle. I'm super bad at it. You gotta, like, move around and stuff. Of course, this army is dramatically stronger than any army I took to it before. We should be fine. Unlike poor Tupac out there, I sent him all the way across the world to die. Some great plan. Oh, that was a Hell Pit A-Bomb. I'm like, what could do that much damage to me? A Hell Pit A-Bomb could. But, you know, all we gotta do is get the cavalry through, and then we'll be able to melt these weapons teams, and then go around to the other side. And that's just what happens. We feast upon them. Let's go support over here, right? Nakai's over on the other side. He'll be fine. Oh yeah, Luther. I'm like, Luther, haven't I already defeated you? Don't say yes if it hurts your feelings. You pump all the speed stuff and Gor-Rok becomes a breezy 49. Alright, Giselle's get taken care of. Helped A-Bomb is fighting a Blessed Bastillodon and some Blessed Saurus warriors. Look, it's still fine. They'll get him down. It's not exactly a preferred target. He's not good against juiced Saurus. I don't know how Solar Engine works. I think it's supposed to increase vigor, but it says when activated. I don't know how to activate it. Like, does it... Doesn't seem to have a button. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Oh, goodness. Oh, you know, I think we're going to get a game over. I don't think we, I think Nikai's going to go down. Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah. This is why I always get a game over. It's like, why is this mission hard? I remember because if an AI dies, you get a game over, which I think we're going to get right now. Because he is so far away, right? He's so far away. But I guess, you know, we saved him. Now, you might be thinking, didn't he do that before you showed up? We saved him. And the Carney is happy, right? Like, this is where he wants to be, fighting 1v1 against a large thing that is anti-infantry. We're gonna juice its stats down and juice ours up, and yeah, the Blessed Carnosaur, or rather, the Saurus Scarvet on a Carnosaur. He's even got armor sundering and other funny stuff to make him strong. Gor-Rok can very happily fight that big thing. Finally, we gave him a target that, you know, favors him. Scarvet beats him down. The cohort of Huatl gets absolutely dumpstered in this fight. Like, what? I guess these depth guard have 83 weapon strength. Feels like more than you'd think they would get. Oh, they're probably fighting Chaff. No, the Chaff would have come from the Colossus. I don't know. Oh, maybe Harkon's shooting them. And he's diving on the Dreadsaurian. Now, Harkin normally would look big if you weren't around a Dreadsaurian. Found some super glue for the old pewter model type of thing. Anyway, we're probably not even going to use this item even though it's pretty good. Alright, we did it. You know, huzzah and all that. Yeah, I was like, you know, we got the long victory and all. Tupac's gonna die. We fought Aislinn and beat him, and then I moved in blind and landed on the island with their capital where 2 dragon ship generals are. And of course, the army's not at full strength because we just fought Aislinn. So his whole army's probably going to die. On the upside, we recruit heroes at level like 36 or 38 now, so... Because the thing about Shield of Aeons, right, is... the Armor of Destiny is just better. Tormentor Sword is super excellent. This guy, though... So, like, this whole army just needs to be dropped and recreated, basically. I mean, all the heroes in it. Because what we did was we were here, and then we fought Aislinn 1v1, and it was great, and we won. And then I was like, we'll land, and then we'll, like, go to encampment. But that's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is these fools are going to fight me, and we're going to lose. Look at all those army abilities. It's just going to be disgusting.
I serve only the Asa.
But yeah, we're gonna lose. Which is only like, I mean, it's funny. It's just, it's incredibly lame for the story of the game, right? Because he went so far, and then he's gonna fail, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like, try to win. If they didn't have army abilities, maybe we could. But they do, so it's not gonna work. Oh, it says we're gonna win and lose the whole army. How could we even win, right? Is 4 mereworms and 4 dragons. And we're already super beat up. I mean, we might as well try. We're definitely not going to win. This is going to be terrible. We wouldn't have that good of a time dealing with a single one, and I need to get a drink of water. I'll be right back. Alright. Here we go. The death of Tupac. So we can heal a lot of our guys up, and we can fight in the forest, and that'll be good. Like, we can at least heal a lot of them up. He doesn't need to stand there. Because if they're just gonna wait, at the very least we can, you know, we can at least heal our guys up a whole lot. Wow, I mean, look at that. Look at that. How can we ever do anything about that? Anyway, I guess we'll just sit over here and get deleted by their army abilities. Because we kind of need our, I mean, I guess we could have hidden them in the forest, and we should have. They've done the fire thing, and I think they're doing another one here. Nope, they delete everything there. Awesome. And we'll just go forward with this guy who actually has really great anti-large ammo and should be, you know, we should have been fighting this Lutheran Skycutters the whole time. They can shoot him up a little bit. I think he'll just be fine. Alright, moment of truth. Can we get the damage in on this guy? You know, we get some. We just need to get all of the fighters on them, because if they're going to come out ahead of their whole crew, we just need to find a way to punish them for it, right? By standing in the fire, that'll show them. So now the rest of their army is going to show up and we're just going to get destroyed. Alright, the Mareworm's beaten down on Tupac. We just need to get all of these guys engaged. Oh goodness, yeah, he's getting trucked on pretty bad. We need to try to get him out of there. We need to get a heal here. The fire is coming down and burning our guys very badly. We are getting some damage in on one of the Mareworms, but it's, you know... I'm gonna comet right here. It's not gonna work. Battletoad will do another heal right here. Saurus Scarvet is surrounded. We have got to get out of here right now. Alright, he pushes through. That's good. We need to get into Sisters of Avalor, and if we allow them to shoot, then we lose. We have just got to get in on them, and hopefully he can push through. This poor fool getting destroyed. Let's heal him there. A shield of the old ones here. Run away, run away. Engine of the Gods down the pipe here. Drop a comet here. Dwellers below on this big infantry blob. We've got to pull out the stops. We've got to do some damage. We've got to get the work in. Alright, so we get on top of this group of sisters. That's nice. However, this whole other thing's going on over here, and we don't have anyone getting over here because, of course, our cav got dropped at the very start. Phoenix Guard trying to come in on us. That's super bad. Alright, we hit a banishment where here. The Rev Crystal is definitely by Mareworms. Oh man, there's so many of them. But we got a couple of demons of them down, but you know, it's... Oh wow, and no. Alright, get back in. Alright, we leave the Sisters of Avalor, and that was a terrible choice. Fortunately, the Cav gets in here. Unfortunately, you know, they're still all brawling. Yeah, because, like, what do you do here, right? You can't get out. The Saurus are all engaged. Oh man, you know, these guys might have been handy. Maybe not, though. Yeah, we're just gonna get shot up. We don't have anything. Look at all of these archers, right? Look at all of them feasting. And we don't have a thing we can do. Unless this works. Please work. The engine of the gods. Oh, there we go. You know, it does some work. Oh, man. Okay. Let's get another heal here. We need to get on the sea elemental. It's almost down. This mereworm. Thought he was almost dead. He wasn't. Alright, we just need to get out with this. If we try to get out, what's the worst that'll happen? He'll get shot up by these sisters. Well, they're not sisters anymore. We just need to get over here to help with this mereworm. We need to... I say this. I mean, we're toast, right? We've lost, I think. Oh, it makes me feel so sick to lose to elves. He's gonna come back. And these guys just barely got these bolt throwers. Can we do it, though? We're not army lost yet. We just have to deal with this mereworm. Blessed Ancient Stegi still fighting. Out of mana all around. Here's our roar. So if we can just get the mereworm down, right, then maybe. Because he'll run, right? Yeah, he'll run. Oh no, we're fighting. Oh no. We left this Bastille out to dry. Oh, this is terrible. We really, really needed to chase that mereworm down or just not engage at all. We did the worst of things by letting it get away and get put back together. But you see that balance shifting? That's the balance shifting. Y'all, it doesn't even matter. Nothing else matters, okay? It doesn't matter what happens after this. This may have been the greatest fight I've ever done. A super beat up army, getting it put together, right? Like, what a fight. What a fight. When we check the tail of the tape, it's going to show an incredible performance from everybody. And this dude has 5k value. Battletoad was 6,800. Mind you, that's like hand to hand. Temple Guard, basically none. Almost 3k on them. You know, some of our guys feasted more than others. Almost 8,000 on the Stegi. Just chase him down. There we go. Yeah. Grab your guts when you see Tupac. Amazing. The Razordon's got no value at all. They probably got dived. Yeah, 7,800 value on that one. You know, the monsters doing their monstrous work. Retreating here, we did this intentionally to move away, right? Not to really retreat. We figured it could catch us. This is gonna make it easier for us to encamp in the trees and hopefully put Humpty Dumpty together here, supposing we live. Which I am supposing, because the thing is it's a new battle with a new Winds of Magic reserve. We're just going to try to park these guys over here and not have anything happen to them. We don't have our Rev Crystal Bastia anymore, which is a huge shame, but we've got massive Arcane Conduit, right? So by the time they show up, they're faster than our Air Force trying to catch them is, which is pretty annoying. But if they turn here, then we'll turn there. He's got huge barriers, so him being on the front is good. But I think actually we're going to be fine here, because these fools are all in the trees. Yeah, and we're able to very nicely melt these guys down. Get a heal to Tupac here. Or rather, from Tupac to Sambalbe. And we engineer the Godsum too, and it does huge work. Just as planned, a banishment right here on this blob will be nice. Just gonna drop the bound comet right there, hit our heal here. And we're gonna end this fight in better shape than we started it, so maybe the life Slann has some arguments over the metal, huh? I mean, I think we are. We haven't won yet. This dude's got Wayfarer though, so he's gonna have a party diving on these guys in the field. And we are still chasing the bolt thrower guy. Hit healing cap here, that's alright. Battletoad, super good. Skink Oracle, amazing. And then we're going to engineer the gods straight up the line here, and it's going to melt all of our foes. Beautiful. And go right there. It's so strong. Of course, you lose out on having the really great you know, if this Tupac excursion ends up actually working, what a legendary time it'll be. Because, I mean, now we beat him up pretty bad. A turn of replenishment and some global Saurus might be ready to roll again. The army certainly got the punch, even with one blessed ancient stegi. But it just goes to show that they don't know. The Blessed Razor on Hunting Pack shot all of its ammo and did 213 damage. It's probably shooting into shields. Oh, by retreating, we also pushed ourselves outside of the range of the army abilities of the dragon ships. Awesome. Pretty funny, but it's gonna work out. And that just makes it such a better story anyway. And Tupac gets perfect figure. We could have taken Rite of Resilience. That would have helped. Obsidian Blade, which is huge AP damage. Pretty good.
I'm disinclined to live.
So she only has 4 places left. Gor-Rok needs to get home, though. This guy can stay up here and try to deal with it. Alright, so Tupac's here. What are the choices, right? Well, the only real choice is move here and recruit, right? Which is actually a fine choice, because balk. Because, you know, single turn recruitment. Do we want to get like an Ancient Sally? You know, honestly, we'll just do them, yeah. Big line of Saurus. Sure, we lost some of our big stuff, but we've got plenty more. Mentor, layer. Has all the stuff. But it grows a little late. That was awesome, though. Tupac lives, and if they move towards me again, obviously, very obviously, we can just maul whatever they bring at us. Although the army abilities will be rough, you know, with the Slann Priest and our core of Blessed Ancient Stegodon. and friends, you know, will be able to heal up. And that'll make it so, you know, now we've got them, you know, that those battles that we barely won, they were totally essential. And if they don't fight us over this in turn, then we'll have all the Saurus. We'll pop the right, even though we don't need to. Yeah, awesome. You know, all's well here in Lustria. You know, revenue positive. All sorts of places being built everywhere. Makes you feel like nothing could really go wrong. But what's that scurrying underneath your feet? 'Tis the Vermintide. But all right. The good thing about Vermintide as the thing, though, is it's going to let Gor-Rok get the ability to finally get his weapon, the Mace of Aeons. To Hinduin. Ooh, he's got his foot held over here. Good for him. He heard there was Skaventide that way. And obviously there's not too much of interest to him over here. Because we're so far in the trees that I honestly think if they try to move at me, no, we're probably not that far in the trees. But I don't think they'll move. There's only a couple.
This is absurd.
Are recruiting, so. And if we just get one turn here. He offers to pay me 10 grand. Pathetic. Then we'll be back totally healthy, and we'll probably just walk up. But, you know, next video. A Cathayan caravan. Love it. Good. Great. Yeah, there we go. Now this army, you know, 19, basically a full stack. And all those armies did was, you know, heal up a bit. So we're going to be able to move forward and then fight a massive, massive group of them.
Stay back or face my ire.
And if we win, then we'll win.
I cannot rewrite reality.
Well, we're not doing it now, but
This is absurd.
Because if we do it at the place, right, it's gonna be all the misery, dragon ship abilities, but
Even the
it'll be a thing where we can, like, go inside with our monsters and theoretically just grab it. Theoretically. I don't know. We'll work on it later. I'll think about what we're going to do. Because it is too late to keep on playing. The end is nigh. Well, the good news is tons of spawning sequence. The bad news is we might need it. But there we go. And when we return next time, we'll either do this battle or evaluate that we shouldn't do
Far
it.
beneath an art.
We'll figure out what we're doing.
I cannot rewrite reality.
Stay back or face my ire.
Because the thing is if we can't do this now, then we can never do
My
it, you
aid is
know.
not yours to have.
They recruited like 12 units here. And all the dragons
My aid is
and
not
merwooms we dealt with just come back. So we have to do
Beyond
it.
even quiet.
We'll just see how we can, you know.
My aid is not yours to have. I serve only the Asur.
Low level guys, doesn't have all the cool abilities, you know.
I serve only the Asur.
Just has level 1 army abilities.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
So it's not like the big ones are around. And we will be able to crack a tower or a wall, you know. Well,
My aid is
I
not
almost want to do it now. We're not going to do that. But, you know, it feels great to get the achievement. The long victory click is always satisfying. And of course with our super high hero levels. It's definitely going to feel good to put another army together, you know. Like, oh, let's get some level 40 king chiefs. That's good to start out with. Very satisfying. Doesn't take long for everybody to be pretty legit. But anyway, that's all I've got for you right now. Later, Neo. Glad you could catch it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Gor-Rok campaign victory. We are not stopping this campaign yet, though. I'm having way too much fun. Tupac's final battle, you know, ish, has to happen. And then, you know, Skaventide. Definitely a little bit of interest still to come. But probably the next Gor-Rok video will be the last one, but it's hard to say. Hey, Arcade, sorry, you caught me right at the very end of the video. I gotta go to bed. But it is good to see you too. But as I was saying, the very end of the video is now. So I'll see you guys. Good night.